You can love her and still close the gate. After betrayal, boundaries aren't punishment. They're protection of you, your children, and any chance of a future that isn't chaos. Quick favor though, before we dive into the video, click the like button. Once you click the like button, you're helping us reach more men. And the more hurt men we reach, the more hurt men we can heal and help them become the best version of themselves. Also, subscribe to the channel, Man Unbreakable, the only place online where men who have been betrayed are becoming the best version of themselves. I get it. Right now you're torn. If I forgive her, do I have to act like nothing happened? If I set boundaries, she'll call me controlling. We're co-parenting under the same roof. How do I not get played? How do I know if I'm not getting played? She's sorry today and secretive tomorrow. Am I crazy? Here's what's happening, my friend. Betrayal scrambles safety, story, and self all at once. Your nervous system want a quick fix. Talk, text, scroll, argue, but understand activity isn't authority. And without boundaries, the wound is on life support. What boundaries really are? Forgiveness is not access. Forgiveness released me from bitterness. Access is earned by her truth, transparency, boundaries, and time. Boundaries does not mean control. Understand this, control, do this or else, tries to manage you. No, my friend, we're boundaries. Boundaries, if X happened, I will do Y to protect my peace. That's you managing yourself. After betrayal, transparency is love in action. Understand, privacy is for the faithful. Transparency is for the repair. Now, my friend, here's the identity anchor I want you to say out loud. Forgiveness does not mean access. I don't control people. I control access. My attention is my power and I spend it on my rebuild, my friend. Your attention is your power and you spend it on your rebuild. After my wife affair, I was angry. So angry, I didn't know who I was. And many of us, we get lost in the process. We forget who we are. Well, here, my friend, I want to tell you exactly what you have to do. I started the boundaries. I started setting boundaries. I started loving myself. I started going on solo dates, just me going to the movies by myself. I start setting boundaries up. Like, if you don't do this, then I will do this. Just setting boundaries, not for control, but the same thing I said earlier, is to protect my peace. If you're in chaos, my friend, you are in a recipe for disaster. You have to get away from chaos, shut down the chaos, and protect your peace, because your peace is your highest priority. And if she cannot value that, my friend, then we may have to start looking at other options. You don't need her to validate your emotions. You don't need her to validate that hurt that she gave you. No, my friend, you need you. Understand, your attention is your power and you have to spend it on your rebuild. Because if you don't, my friend, it will keep you scrambled. It will keep you inside your head. It will keep you in chaos. You have to move away from chaos into you becoming the best version of yourself, day in and day out. And you start doing that by setting boundaries, by setting these small boundaries that's going to protect your peace. You have to understand that I forgive so I don't rot, and I set standards so I don't repeat. I move everything through that lens. The noise failed. My peace came home when I started doing that, my friend. Now, the boundary spine, the 4 domains you must define. Number 1, access and contact. Standard. If a talk turns to yelling, gotta end it right there. Reschedule when we're calm. That's it. Number one rule. If a talk starts to arguing, cease it. Co-parenting. All children, logistics, and writing. Understand you are a dad, not a debating partner, my friend. Why? Access without safety is how chaos rents space in your life. Understand that, my friend. Another anchor. I manage my participation, not her behavior. Number two, transparency. Non-negotiable if we're reconciling. Full devices, location, transparency, and no contact with the affair partner. None whatsoever. No transparency, no us. It's not punishment, it's protection. After betrayal, transparency is not control. It's care for the injured bond. Understand that, my friend. Number three, communication. Communication. No name calling, no gaslighting, no going back trying to rewrite history. If emotions spike, we pause and try again later. We don't need an answer right now. You don't need an answer right now, my friend. You don't need that. Respect is oxygen. Without it, repair suffocates. Without that respect, the repair in that relationship, it suffocates. Intimacy and safety. Intimacy follows evidence, not apologies. Emotional safety first, my friend. If I feel unsafe or disrespected, intimacy, pause. You have to stick to that. Your body isn't a band-aid for a broken boundary, my friend. You have to step into your masculinity power and own up to that. Now I know you may be saying, whoa, Ty, whoa, I love the intimacy, this, that, I need that intimacy. My friend, if you are being disrespected, you don't need that intimacy. You need to hit the gym. Pleasure seeking is not something we do over here. If there is no connection, no love, no transparency, my friend, it shouldn't be any intimacy. Only thing the intimacy does is pull on your strings. It's not something that say, oh, we're loving each other by us being intimate with one another. Understand, like I say, transparency is love in action. Love is an action word. So if there is no action, there is no love. Understand that. And I know us men, we have hypersex, that hypersex drive, I should say, and especially within the affair, within the infidelity, those are some of the most trying times. Trust me, I understand. However, if you're being disrespected, you have to put a pause on the intimacy, my friend. I want to give you a few myth busters that will kill any doubt you have in your head and give you the truth. Number one myth buster. If I forgive, I must trust. Now here's the truth. Forgiveness can be instant. However, trust is rebuilt by track record, my friend. Understand that. Myth buster number two. Boundaries are punishment. Truth. Boundaries are protection of you, the children, and the future. Here's another myth. Love means piracy. Love means privacy after cheating. Truth, after betrayal, transparency is love in action. Here's another myth. Standards make me controlling. The truth, standards lead you. If someone calls safety control, they're asking for access without accountability, my friend. Understand that. And you have to take accountability. You set the standards and the standards lead you. The standards lead you, I should say. Now, also, transparency is love in action. If she is still being secretive, my friend, there is no love. Remember, love is an action word. Your boundaries are very, very more important. If you do not have boundaries, my friend, you have to start setting those boundaries right now, today, after this video. You don't have to trust right away. However, you have to forgive right away because you forgive so that you don't rise. However, for her to earn your trust again, a track record has to be built. That transparency has to be there. No secretive things has to be going on. That trust has to be built. And it's okay, my friend. You're not going to just wake up and trust her again. It does not work like that. It don't work like that. It does not work like that. I promise you, you're going to have those thoughts. But guess what? On the quest of becoming a better version of yourself, you overcome those thoughts. And that trust will start going again if you decide to stay inside the marriage. But it will not happen overnight. That's why so many people say, just quit, just leave her alone. She's no good. All this crap that you see online, because men, or I should say weak men, they flee at any sign of a fight, any sign of becoming the best version of themselves. Now understand, I made previous videos on whether you should reconcile or not. These are the boundaries, whether we reconcile or whether we don't. These are the boundaries. If you do not have boundaries, we have to set these boundaries. Here is exactly what I want you to do today. Write your top 5 standards, 1 line each across the 4 domains we talked about: money, home. If needed, keep them. They are yours. What you will do. These are not threat. These are your standards. Number 2, choose the consequences you control. Example, in the conversation, if yelling starts taking place, I know me and my wife, when she started yelling or I started yelling, I immediately cut the conversation. I would sometimes tell her, you're dismissed or I am dismissed. Set a 30, 60, 90-day review and look at the benchmark on those reviews, my friend. Keep track of this, my friend. Keep track. Are there transparency? Is she following the boundaries? Is things being consistent? Keep track of these things because it will show you. It will show you. And number 4, identity reps. What are you doing daily? Say them out loud in the morning, at night. Forgiveness does not mean access. No transparency, no us. My attention is my power. And also some words of wisdom. Do not, my friend, and I say it again, do not make major financial decisions when you're emotionally distraught. You cannot make the best decisions when you are emotionally distraught because your brain is in survival mode and not strategy and strategic mode, my friend. Learn that from me because I learned that the hard way. If this video hit you in your chest, you're feeling exactly what I'm saying, do me a favor and click the like button below. Each time you press the like button, you're helping this video reach more hurt men. And that's what we're here about. That's what we're here doing here at Man Unbreakable, helping hurt, betrayed men become the best version of themselves. Also, subscribe to the channel. Each time you subscribe to the channel, my friend, if you're not a subscriber, you're helping this video get pushed into the algorithm. And I want to help more men because when I was going through my wife affair, I did not have this type of information, my friend. And I want to be able to give this information to so many men, so many men. Also, if you're ready to go to the next level, click the link in the description. I have a course. It is called How to Make Her Regret Cheating Without Saying a Word. A total masculinity blueprint, my friend. Also, I upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Until then, I want you to keep showing up. Keep choosing you because you are unbreakable. I will see you in the next video.